Tottenham Hotspur 4, West Ham United 1. Welcome back to E20 Zone fucking TV. You bunch of absolute cunts today, West Ham. Absolute bunch of cunts. Of all the games to throw in a fucking shit one, yeah, you come into this one and act like a bunch of cunts. You act like a bunch of fucking cunts. Right, I can't believe that second half performance. I simply can't fucking believe it. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, we give it all that, making out we're something big. We're acting like a bunch of cunts, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I'm saying? That second half performance is self-destruction. Self-fucking destruction. For what? For what? All these cunts who wanted the old manager out. Yeah? What are you saying about this? Fucking speak up now. You wanted fucking entertainment, didn't you? You wanted fucking entertainment. I want to be entertained. It don't matter about winning or losing. Well, tell that to all the fucking fans who are there today, who's fucking walked out. Do you know what I mean? Lucas Paqueta, you gambling cunt. Yeah? I'm a gambler, right? You're a gambler. Fucking fuck off. Yeah, because you're a waste of fucking energy, mate. You fall around on the floor acting like some sort of fucking bird. Do you know what I'm saying? Every single time you get touched, you're going over like a fucking diver in a fucking swimming competition. All the fucking time. Slag. Fuck off. No good. Right? Julian Lopetegui. Yeah? You gormless fucking lurch lookalike cunt. Yeah? Done with you and all. Right? Do the one game. The fucking one game I asked you. I said, please, bruv, please, I'm begging, do not fuck this one up. And you have just made us look like an absolute bunch of cunts. Bunch of cunts in there, right? All our players, yeah? Mo getting sent off, yeah? What the fuck is going on? Honestly, that's killed me today. Killed me today. I've got them on my phone now. Fucking wankers messaging me and saying, ah, look at you, look, can't wait for your YouTube stream later. Yeah? Fucking bunch of cunts, mate. Absolute bunch of fucking cunts. Fuck the demonetisation. Fuck the YouTube. Right? And I don't even give a fuck who I offend today. Yeah? Because certain man wanted this. Certain man was crying out for change. Yeah? And this is the change that we've got now. Do you know what I mean? We was never getting Elmer in. Anyone who half a fucking brain cell knows we will never get Elmer in. Because we're not that big enough to get Elmer in. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what you asked for. Yeah? I never asked for this. All them fans are in that fucking away and never asked for fucking this. So what do we ask for? Yeah, we asked for a performance today. What does the cunt serve up? Serves up a pile of dog shit. Dog shit. Do you know what I mean? And I've got someone in the chat saying, fucking hell, he ain't on the manager. Half time, Paqueta should have been subbed off. Yeah? They make a sub at half time. What happens? They kick her ass second half, laughing at us. Absolute fucking laughing at us. And people go, oh, you're overreacting. How about fuck off, man? How about that? Yeah? One of our biggest games of the season, Spurs away, yeah? And we've just been fucking absolutely fucking destroyed there. Destroyed by this fucking mob. Honestly, I am disgusted with the fucking lot of them in that second half, yeah? I actually thought West Ham done all right in the first half. I thought it was all right. Yeah, I thought we held our own, right? But the second half, what is all that about? Lucas Paqueta, this man, yeah? Stop keep wanting him in your team when this man's head's not on it. He's not on it. He comes out with a fucking article the other day and turns around and fucking says, yeah, about all this with the case. He shouldn't be fucking playing for West Ham at the minute. Why is he playing? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, don't matter, right? Yeah, it's Lucas Paqueta. What the fuck has he done in the year? Someone tell me. But I'm being fucking serious. Someone fucking tell me what this man's done in a year. The last good performance, yeah, and I've got a fucking memory like an elephant. I don't forget fuck all, right? The last good performance was Wolves at home, and that was the fucking 15th of December last year. Do you know what I'm saying? He hasn't played well for fucking time. So why does he consistently keep playing? Is it because he's Lucas Paqueta and he's fucking the Sunshine Kid or what? Why? Fucking why? Lucas, how you doing, mate? I'm sorry, but I have just literally blown my fucking top today. I can't be dealing with shit anymore. To lose against this mob is beyond fucking words to me, right? It's literally I am seething through the bones because I know what them lot are gonna be like. Do you know what I'm saying? What you saying, mate?
Where do you even begin? Firstly, even though I would say a good amount of people saw this coming, it still hurts the same. The performance today, just typical, on brand, annoying, and just overall really disgraceful, I think, is the best word to use. But oh, mate, it's just the same old shit we've seen all season so far. And some of the things that happened during the match, some of the stuff that unfolded, just it's embarrassing. And really, you should never. it was just
What
bad.
did I say? What did I say on the preview? I'm gonna say it calmly. Yeah, so it malfunctions into fucking people's nuts. I turned around and said, if we lose this game, at least go out with a bit of dignity. Don't get hammered. Don't get destroyed there. What I have seen in that second half is a team that has got no idea what they're fucking doing. Yeah, I understand people say that like the goals are luck, but the goals were coming, right? They could have scored 5 or 6. Yeah, it's lucky that it's only 4. I'm gonna be straight. Where are we going? But right, and I'm gonna say it to the chat right now. I'm gonna say it with my fucking heart, on my hand on my fucking heart. You tell me where you see West Ham going at the minute. Because do you know what I see? I see a club that is a mid-table club right now. And that is not what I signed up for. Yeah? You don't go from being a top 10 club, European contenders, winning a trophy, to being a fucking mid-table fucking side. Yeah, you don't do that. I'm sorry. That's not how I fucking roll. Yeah, I've seen enough mediocre shit over the years with West Ham. I want to see West Ham competing at the top end and fighting for Europe and winning stuff. Yeah? Where are we going? Lucas?
I don't know. Certainly to me, after what we've experienced the past 3 or 4 years, I think whoever was okay with a rebuild, especially with some of the players that we brought in this window, I'd have to question their not their drive, because obviously they have no control in it, but I just question where they want this club to go. Because I mean, after what we've witnessed, like I said, the past 3-4 years, I mean, you would think we'd try to capitalize on that, build onto it, and try and continue the lovely train, the lovely life of European football. But it doesn't seem that way in some of the things we've seen unfold. Like there's so much you can talk about. I'm trying to just keep it to the match, but I mean, there's so many layers to this, and where I don't want to say where it's gone wrong because it's still early in the year, but after watching what we did and the matches we've seen so far, it's very uninspiring, and it's hard to get behind.
Yeah, but we can't keep using these buzzwords, because this is all I keep hearing from these fucking so-called West Ham fans. Time to gel, bedding in. How much more fucking time does Lopetegui and the boys need? Like, come on. Listen, I don't want to talk to people like they're cunts, but some people do act like cunts at the end of the day, right? How much more time do you need? You know full fucking well that this game means something to all of us, yeah? And we don't like to be done by them, right? And if we lose, we can accept losing, but I can't accept, and there are many fans who I know, and people probably in my chat will agree on this, I can't accept losing like that, mate. It's absolutely fucking hurt me today, big time. And there's people who have been crying out for change, yeah? We need change, yeah? I want to be entertained. Is that entertaining? Because if that's fucking entertaining, mate, right, then you're not fucking real, yeah? You're all for the blag. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't believe, I feel sick. I'm going to be straight. I feel physically sick with that, because it was fucking vile in that second half. Absolute fucking vile. Absolute shit. Go on, mate. I'm gonna let you go on.
As some would say, they want us to at least go out swinging, and that is surely what we did. By the way, how embarrassing was that at the end? Mickey Van de Ven. Wow. Embarrassing, son. Embarrassing.
Fucking 6 foot what? And he's acting like a pussy, the geezer.
But man, again, it's hard to express all these feelings just off this one match, because I mean we've seen this all so far this season. We can never string together two good halves. Like we just seem incapable. And I'll be honest, I was a bit impressed with the first half. I was very pleased, and then I don't know how you capitulate within 15 minutes like the way we did. And how do you have 3 subs ready to go on, and you have them standing on the touchline for like 10 minutes? It seemed like a half an hour how long they were waiting to get on. Yeah. And it's just I don't know. It's a lot of things. But for me overall, the thing that is really like just pissing me off at the moment is just how unbalanced we are. There's no cohesion. Not one phase complements the other. Like when you break it down, defense, midfield, attack, none of those 3 phases complement each other in the slightest. Our midfield, with the way we want to play, is absolutely diabolical, and the way it's set up is bad. Our defense, wanting to play out of the back with a goalkeeper who does not do that, and people who are crying for Fabianski, it's not going to get any better. We have 2 good shot-stopping goalkeepers. 2 of them cannot distribute the ball. So nothing's really going to change in that facet. So we have to rely on moments of brilliance from the boys up top. And that all comes down to the manager to me. The tactics are shit. But again, some of the individual performances today are not good enough. And you can't hang your hat on one half of football, because in the first half, I thought there was 6, maybe 7 players I thought that played pretty good. And then second half, terrible.
No,
absolute shit.
Kane, welcome, mate.
Evening, guys. Evening, guys. Fucking hell. It's only bloody 2:30, and I'm broken already.
It's 2:30. Right,
9:38 over here.
9:38 for him.
Could you imagine that? Imagine wake up 7 to watch that. I mean, the capitulation, embarrassing. Utterly embarrassing. Like I shared your anger, James, but I'm just broken at this point after that.
Mate, that's exactly it. Like I want to channel some of that anger that you have, but like I'm broken personally. I'm drained, and like it's just, again, even though a lot of people saw this coming, when you see it unfold live, like it still hurts the same, if not more. And again, that's football I don't want to see. But some people, I can't. I'm not going to speak for them, because they genuinely don't deserve my opinion, criticism, whatever it is. All I know is that what we saw that second half is just typical of what we've been going through so far this season. And real quick, Danny, no hard feelings. I literally had no idea it was you. I could not tell from the profile picture, mate. So we're all good. No bad blood. Hope you're well.
I'm just going to say this. I feel that West Ham are going backwards fast, and I am worried. Yeah, we've got all these players in our ranks, all these superstar players, fucking started and went on the jet and got all these players, but we have got no idea how to grind the result out. We've got no idea when our backs are against the fucking wall, how to sort of maintain a structure. We've got no leadership. We've got fuck all.
Kane, myself, and so many others. How many times have we said the players we've brought in, they're good, but the squad building is atrocious.
Yeah.
The squad building is so bad. And we do not play the type of tactics where you can throw out 11 quality players and just let them cook.
No,
that's just not how we're playing, and
we're never
going to be like that.
I'm sorry, but when people say about you've got to give him time and all these fake positivity cunts that I'm going to call them, because I don't give a fuck tonight. I'm going to be straight, yeah, because it's 2:30, 20 to 3 in the afternoon, yeah, and all our days are ruined, yeah. So now I do not give a fuck who I upset or who I offend, right? And I'll make that quite clear. When you asked for all this change, yeah, you expect it to instantly kick into gear. And all these fake positivity fans who go, oh, well, you've got to give it time. But then you look at Brighton. They've brought in a 31-year-old German, right, soon to be 32, the same age as fucking Nicholas Vorkrug, right, and they're doing all right. And there's us who are shit. We're shit at the minute. Let's be real, right? We go and beat Ipswich Town, and that man was right. Don't get too carried away, James. Don't get too carried away, right? And I was like, I hope West Ham can do something. Yeah, nothing of any note. And I'm thinking, well, why? Do you know what I'm saying? There has to be an element on the manager on this one. Yeah, he must have known at our time that Paqueta wasn't right. It wasn't great, and he plays him second half.
I don't know how those halftime team talks are going or what he's cooking, but he's cooking some shit. Because that type of capitulation in 15 minutes is astounding.
It is
impressive, if you ask me.
It's disgusting, mate, if I'm being honest. Kane, obviously, I'll get to you in a minute, mate. Right? I'm going to get Sadaddy in. Sadaddy, fire away, mate. Go ahead.
This is life under Flopategui. Get him out now. Get him out now. Spurs, since Ange became manager, hadn't won a single London derby against West Ham, Spurs, or Chelsea or Arsenal until Flopategui comes in. This guy is clueless. He's playing Lucas Paqueta. He's having stinker after stinker after stinker. Hasn't had a single good game since 2023, and we're still playing him. He shouldn't play again till his trial. He is useless. Gives the ball away. Fancy flicks that lead to nothing. He is useless. And he gets stupid yellow cards. He is clueless. Get him out. Start Soler. I don't care. This guy is useless.
And people still will clamor.
And on the goalkeeper.
We can't play him on the left wing. He plays in the 10 and the 8 for Brazil. Who gives a fucking shit?
The worst. Wait, Lucas, for the worst ever Brazil team. This is literally the worst ever Brazil team. That's the only reason he plays for them. But I continue. And the goalkeeper. I'm sorry, this is insanity. Doing the same crap over and over again. Sometime through the middle of the game, the player should have thought, this goalkeeper can't distribute. Maybe I'll stop passing to him. Nope. Continues to pass it to him. He can't pass it, and we're trying to play like this. This is why I hate these managers who do
this. Don't worry, lads. Don't worry, everyone. Yeah? We've got League One Wes on the bench who can come in and save the day for us. You know what I mean?
And the midfield. I know Guido was good first half, but playing Souček and Guido against a good team, it's just not smart. It's not smart. It's not
when you're
clever.
When you're losing, and though that goes out the window because
hold up, Lucas. We're losing 4-1 in the second half, and he brings on Mavropanos. He's being negative. I thought only Moyes did that, bringing on defenders when we're down 4-1. I'm sorry. And that second half, we conceded the third and fourth. It was the second and third within minutes, minutes. We concede the fourth goal, and 10 seconds later, they hit the post. We capitulated. Capitulation setting.
Right. So, Daddy, I'm going to have to let you go, yeah? I'll let you sort of rant on. I'm going to get Mitch in and see what Mitch has got to say, mate. Peace, brother, yeah? Right, let's get this man in because I want to hear what you've got to say. Mitch, how you doing, man?
Tottenham.
It looks well. You look well, Mitch.
You look well, son. How do you feel about that?
Not good. Bit speechless. I really was expecting that today. You know what? Honestly, I think most of it is on Lopetegui. Yes, individual players lost their heads and put in stinking performances, especially in the second half. But the game was extremely poorly managed by Lopetegui. Paqueta, I think honestly the game could have been completely different if Paqueta came off at half time and we
I
put
agree.
Somerville on, because
100%.
look, whether it's down to Paqueta, his head is gone because of everything that's been going on with him in terms of the scandal, then that's fair enough. But if that's true, he can't be played. He should not be playing. It's been evident all season that he's just not up to speed. He's not in the right mental state. Whatever. He's just been awful. He's been terrible in every game he started, in my opinion. And his time is up now to be starting for us. It's mad, and I'm saying that over dropping Soucek. But this is unfortunately the situation we're in. We've got to be real. We've got to be honest. Players are consistently letting us down, like Areola as well. He's got to start being looked at now.
If we continue to play the way we do, we're going to have to get a new goalkeeper. I feel a bit bad for him.
The fact, like, we're trying to play a style with a goalkeeper that don't like the ball to his feet.
And like Sir Daddy said, the back line, which I'll be honest with you, I did not think the back line was all that bad today. I thought our midfield really was so poor and lost us that match. But the back line, all they kept doing was putting them under pressure, except a few times where Areola did show very poor quality in distributing ball. But constantly, they're giving him the ball with zero time. All you can do is hoof it up the pitch. And sometimes it's either coming down to that or like Lopetegui. I swear to you, the first 10 minutes, that was our tactic. Get the ball up the pitch, pass it all the way back to a Wan-Bissaka or a center half, pass it to Areola, just hoofs it up the pitch. These tactics are shit. Absolutely shit. And like I said before, all three phases, they don't complement each other whatsoever. It's so bad. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's so bad. It's so shit.
I'm laughing because where we've been, and all these people that say, "Oh, it was shit under Moyes. It was fucking shit under fucking David Moyes." Who gives a fuck now? Because like now we're going backwards, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope them people are sitting here going the same fucking passion that they had for Moyes out, they're going to have for Lopetegui. Yeah, I want to see fucking banners out because this cunt can't do fucking nothing right. What did we say at the start of the season? Right, he's going to have to start good this season, or as it could go bad very, very quick. Yeah, and I do mean what I say. This cunt is going to. It ain't going well, right?
For me, he's got a few games left. If he does not get, well, Man United. Well, I think honestly, at home to Man United, we should be looking to win.
Mitch, I can't see us winning a game though, mate.
I can't. I look at each matchup. I can't see us winning any.
You got to remember though, what just happened at the end of the match. We're gonna have no Kudus.
I know.
No Kudus. We are not beating United.
We'll start again.
There's no the next three, grim, dim.
Dark. Who have we got after United?
Nottingham Forest, Everton,
and Newcastle.
The international break.
Well. Oh God.
Honestly, can I ask you a question? Are you surprised? Because
no. James, do you remember Spaces? I said how rubbish this window was. If it was heartbreaking to, at the moment, look right. I just hope we turn it around because I'm not that smart. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Again, individually, players-wise, we did bring in good players. But the squad building and the vision on how all these players are going to gel together, shit.
I don't know.
9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 window, my ass.
Fucking hell, mate. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know about any of you boys, but I've got a few Spurs mates. They've been on my fucking case already.
Yeah, all of them at work are Spurs for me as well.
Yeah, I've had them in my ear. Right, I've had one of them trying to ring me. I swear, like it's just I can't believe of all the games. Right, I'm just going to say this quite calmly, yeah, before I have an heart attack and probably fucking keel over and die. Do you know what I mean? But who gives a fuck, right? For me, this is the game that you really, come on, right? This is the one, Lopetegui, that we really wanted to see a performance in, right? We see nothing, mate. I'm going to be straight. Like, I was expecting something today, yeah? I thought first half we was okay, yeah, and it was pretty decent. But that second half, to self-destruct the way we did, and seeing all them away fans just walking out, I see some bird put something up on Twitter, Lucas.
How many goals was it in 10 minutes, 15 minutes? 3?
3.
Paqueta
Right.
lost the ball, which led to the second goal.
Then the own goal.
Don't goal. And then you had the
That was on Areola. I thought you could have caught that, to be honest with you.
Ariola's fucking shit, mate. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
let's be fair. You've got to put asterisk on the game as well. Areola was absolutely horrendous. When your keeper's that horrendous, you got no chance.
I think he's had a really poor season this season.
I
He
agree.
hasn't had a good start.
Yeah, but what I don't get is why would you play a set way? Lopetegui's the manager, or he's the coach. He must have looked at Areola in the summer and thought maybe I might need a new goalkeeper. So instead, he goes out and gets League One fucking Wes. Like, come on, like I'm not a fit cunt, and none of you's a fit cunt.
And then your other backup is literally the same type of keeper as Areola. Both great shot, not great. Both good shot stoppers on their day, but they can't kick a fucking ball. And even though
Both got an error in them as well at the minute.
And like again, I don't take interest in goalkeepers who can distribute or how well they kick. But clearly that's the way Lopetegui wants to play. And bringing in Foderingham and having three keepers of Areola, Fabianski, and Foderingham, you're never going to be able to play that way ever.
Yeah. Right, Danny's here. Lucas, I'll let you take it away with him.
Oh no, Danny, what you saying, mate? How did you think about the match today?
I woke up like you, mate. Ready to go back to bed now. Now go watch my kids' game. They haven't won a game all season. No, that was.
I'm sure it can't be worse than that.
It can't be. That first half an hour, I thought give them all the corners they want. We're defending well. We're clearing everything. But you can only hold out for so long, can't you? I mean,
Mate, they
you
had
can't
10.
sit and get peppered like that.
They had 10 corners in the first 20 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah.
15 minutes, something like that. It was disgusting.
So I thought it would be a high-scoring game. I didn't think it would be that bad. I was watching I always watch the other team previews before the games, and I was watching the Tottenham fan TV, and they were laughing, saying, "Oh, we're going to beat them 4-1." We've got to prove these teams wrong. It's okay us as fans saying we're losing the games we should be losing, but how do we progress if we're okay with accepting defeat?
Exactly, yeah.
I agree on that. I'm not going to lie. It's fucking shit.
It's miserable, isn't it?
The problem is that there's a standard at West Ham, and the standard that it used to be has gone, and now people want this new standard. They want the shiny new big manager, which we ain't going to get because we've got David Sullivan in charge, which I said it for fucking months. Don't keep thinking that you're going to get Alonso, Slot, or Almerin because it's never going to happen under David Sullivan's reign.
It's funny how the standards change and who's willing to adapt to those downgrades.
Who's going to want to come to us? If we can't compete with the big teams, who's going to want to come to us?
No, it's over, mate. It's over.
You know what? Honestly, I was thinking Paqueta, again, was to blame for 2 goals today. The first one, and I believe it was the third one. He got pushed off the ball. He's so soft. And I was thinking, we've got to sit him for the next game. He's not in it. We can't sit him now because of Kudus' red card.
How can we sit him some now? Of your win.
Yeah, but Paqueta's going to have to play, isn't he? And do you know what? I think Alvarez's head has gone. I saw something in the week about Inter. I don't think he's in it for the cause anymore. Guido Rodriguez was probably our best player today. He gave him 7 of their first half corners. I don't know, mate. Wan-Bissaka was all over the place today. Areola made a blinding save, but he's just not. He'll make one good save every 3 games, and people will applaud it. They don't look at the mistakes he makes.
Yeah, that's what he did have a really good save today, but again, he was shit today. But
I can't believe it.
Depressing.
You know what? Kudus should have come off 15 minutes before he had that red card as well. He was fucking throwing his hands in the air. He weren't making runs. His body language is all fucking. I was watching him. I was saying he's got to come off now. He's got to fucking come off. His head's out of the game, and then he lost his head.
He was through 1-on-1 at one stage. He stopped and waited for the defender to come back.
But then when we were starting to pass around, he was like throwing his hands about. I thought, get him off.
Mate, how bad is just our philosophy in attack? I think we were already down at the point, but still, I think Bowen got the ball on the wing. They turned the ball over. It was 3-on-2 or 1-on-2. I can't remember. And we just stopped 15 yards away from goal. And we did nothing with it. Mate, the philosophy, the tactics, the ideas under Lopetegui shit is generous.
It's done, mate. It's done. I'm going to say this. Yeah, it's done. We are not going to be that club anymore. Right? I think we've got to come to the conclusion now that we're going to be this mid-table side. Yeah, and it fucking hurts me because I've seen us win a trophy like you boys. I've seen us compete for Europe. I've seen us get into Europe. We ain't that side no more, and that's the thing that kills me the most. Yeah, I see it today. If you're competing against to try and get into Europe, you have to put a better performance in against a team like Spurs. Yeah, because Spurs ain't all that. I'm gonna be straight. They're fucking not all that. Right? They got a couple of good players, but they're not fucking amazing. Yeah. To us now, we'd be lucky, and I mean this. We'd be lucky if we finish in the top 10, and that is no joke.
I agree.
And why? Why has it gone like that? That's the question that needs to be asked. Now, is it on Sullivan for picking Lopetegui, or is it on Lopetegui? Now, Lopetegui is a paid manager, right? He's paid to do a job. The cunt can't do nothing. That geezer's better off on a fucking Spanish resort, yeah, serving fucking drinks as a fucking waiter, because he's not a fucking manager, because he's shit, right? So I'm not going to fuck about this. Yeah, fuck this fucking Spanish cunt. Honestly, I've had enough of this prick, right? He can't do fucking nothing right. Come on. Like, use Mitch. You've played football, mate, yeah? And you know the game, yeah? Paqueta was not right at half time, and he would have been easy to take him out and bring Soler in, or even Alvarez to a point, shore it up, like first 15, 20 minutes of the second half, and stay in the game, and then bang, last 20 minutes, let's see if we can do some damage.
I personally would have. I thought the set was alright. I thought we looked decent, and I thought we needed another goal anyway to kind of keep ourselves in the game. Because if we was trying to shore up, we wouldn't have shored up for another 45 minutes. I don't think. So I thought a like-for-like change of Paqueta off for Somerville would have been the best bet at half time. Well, he kept him on, and then
Well, Bowen tried today, didn't he? I mean, Bowen had a go. But you can't win a game 1 against 11, can you?
Yeah,
I mean, you name me a couple players on there that knew that was a London derby. Everyone's talking about we had a good summer of signings. We didn't have a squad last year. We didn't have a squad. We had to sign players. We signed an injury-prone striker. We could have paid 5 million more and got John Duran. Instead,
we really do because obviously we always had Paqueta to kind of get us out of trouble in midfield. Be great on the transition and make something. We've got no big quality midfielders in our midfield to take the game by the scruff of the neck and do something. Play a brilliant ball or fucking drive the ball forward. We ain't like a Rice. We ain't got anything like that. We've got 3 fucking average cunts, Souček, Alvarez, and Rodriguez, who are fucking so bang average. I said a year and a half ago, we should have got Palhinha when we had the chance to. Spent the extra 15 million. We should have spent the extra 15 million, not got this very hot and cold Alvarez.
A game is won and lost through a midfield. And a midfielder, their main job is to be able to pass the ball. Souček, Alvarez, and Guido between them, I mean, they couldn't pass a cold.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be straight. I'm going to be straight. When people were saying about Tim Steidten and he's the fucking German sensation and blowing smoke up his arse, how can you get a midfield so wrong?
It's bad, isn't it?
Like, that's the question that needs to be fucking asked: is how can you get a midfield in there that has no one? It ain't technically good. 2, it's got no speed to get around the pitch and fucking like box to box. We need a technical box to box midfielder.
But the thing is, everyone always wants to think about this player. Oh, they're going to be great all they think about is winning. They don't think about if shit goes wrong, right? Like Guido Rodriguez today, first half, and Mitch will agree because I know he's not big on him, but I thought Guido was very good first half. But then what happens? But what happens as soon as we go down a goal? The doors blow off. But again,
exactly. That's what I said. There's no one to grab the game in the midfield by the scruff of the neck and fucking really try and own that midfield. None of these fucking little cunts can fucking run the midfield. None of them. Not a single fucking one of them. Paqueta used to. But he can't do that anymore. So who's going to take it? Who's going to take it by the scruff of the neck? And again, every game we get outplayed in midfield this season. Every fucking single game, besides from Ipswich. But they're cunts. They're useless.
And again, to me, it speaks more to me on what you're going to do when we do go down. What are you going to do when we do concede? Are you going to hide?
100%.
Are you going to hide? Are you going to be a little bitch? Or are you going to go out there, keep giving it your all, and try to make a change? None of these midfielders, like, again, just no one thinks about when shit goes wrong. Everyone wants to think about, oh yeah, this signing, he's going to work well when
It's fake.
we
It's
hopefully
positivity.
win. Like,
He can fit here. When we're trying to play build up play, he fits here and passes to play well. But when a team is better than us and we can't do that, then what do they do?
Yeah.
What is the fucking game plan then?
And all these people out there, I'm going to say this. All these people out there say, well, we beat them last year. What's the excuse today then? Because last season, under David Moyes, we beat this mob.
Mate. We're in a transition.
It's a whole nother season. It don't matter what happened last week.
But we got a better result this year against Fulham and Palace though than we did last year.
Records are meant to be broken. You're not going to win away every game you play. You're not going to win at home every game you play.
Gun.
Stats from last season mean nothing. They don't mean anything. It's about what you do on the day, and we didn't do fuck all today. It was miserable. I woke up watching that, and I was thinking, Lucas is up watching that, and we probably just want to go back to bed now. I'm going to watch the Man U game when I take my kids to football and hope that they're shit.
Fucking hell, please.
Look, Kudus is out for the next 3 games. Paqueta's got to go back to Brazil. I mean, what are we stuck with? Somerville's going to have to come in. I'm Loppy out already. Mate. I'm Loppy out already. And I was Moyes out for the longest time. And I thought, this guy's managed Spain. He's managed Real Madrid. He can get it together. He can't get that bunch of pricks together.
No.
He's clueless. He's just as clueless as Moyes was.
I told you, he's a Pellegrini 2.0. Yeah,
he is.
David Sullivan, fucking special, ladies and gentlemen. What we do is we'll go out, we'll get a name, because that's what he is. Yeah, he's got a great CV. But someone tell me, what the long-term vision is of West Ham right now.
None. There's 0.
We don't have one. We're gonna compete. We want to compete for 8th place. Why can't we compete higher? Why can't we want to be better?
Lopetegui wouldn't get us competing for 8th place.
Oh, I know he won't.
We're barely
exactly
the season. He'll walk out or he'll get sacked.
I know exactly what they've done, Mitch, with this. I know exactly what West Ham have done. West Ham have gone, right, Lopetegui, we need you to get us into Europe. That's what it is. I'll get us into Europe within the 2 years, right? If someone would have said to us in the summer, before Lopetegui arrived, right, and turned around and said, basically, we're going to get a young up-and-coming manager. We're going to give him a 5-year deal, and we're going to say, right, for the first 2 years, it's going to be a transition. Every West Ham fan would have accepted that all day long.
What did I say weeks and months ago? If you think this is a project on a 2-year deal, you're a fucking idiot.
It ain't.
What kind of project takes 2 years? That's not a project.
Yeah, it's a short-term it's a short-term vision.
I said it from minute 1. Pellegrini 2.0. The aesthetics will look decent, but what about the results? But again, some people, they don't give an absolute fucking toss about the
aesthetics ain't even good, though. That's a problem.
Exactly.
We should have done everything we could to get Amorim in when we had the chance.
Yeah, I know, man.
He ain't never going to come now, is he?
Right. I reckon we've got one of the worst midfields in the league as well. It's definitely down there on paper.
Midfield's awful.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. Danny, I'm going to let you go, mate. Take it easy, yeah?
Take care, guys. See you later.
See you later. Take it easy.
Right. That was Danny. Just to round this up, I agree with you, Mitch. Right. How can we have the best window ever and then we've got no midfield? It's just,
remember, our DOF, TOF, whatever the hell you want to call him, he ticks all the boxes.
All these wankers who use these buzzwords out there, please don't. Please don't. Like, please don't go, oh, yeah, we've got to trust the process and fucking, you know what I mean? In Loppy, we trust, and J-Lo. How about J-Lo? Fuck off out the East End, because you can't do nothing, and go to the local tapas bar at fucking Canary Wharf, you cunt. Because he's shit, honestly. He's fucking shit.
We need J-Lo, Jenny from the block, not this Spanish guy.
Fucking, I'll have Jenny from the block all day long. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, let's fucking go. Mitch, anything you want to say, mate? I'm so fucking angry. I'm just gonna.
You cheer me up a bit, to be fair.
Mate, I'm gonna smash that telly up in a minute. Fucking 100%.
Just remember, mate. Anyone Anyone was an upgrade. Anyone was an improvement. Mate,
Oh,
someone's mentioned Rob Edwards from Lude. Get him in.
fuck
Get
it,
him
mate.
in.
Go and get the ex-Dortmund manager. That's the geezer we should.
But in all seriousness, like I'm still sticking to my guns about
Yeah.
my overall assessment of the current manager. But obviously, if it keeps going like this, he ain't making it to Christmas. Absolutely no way. He might not make it to the next international window or
Yeah, I agree.
international break. Sorry.
Yeah, and that is the worry with me. He's now got no Mo. Paqueta's gone AWOL,
dear.
right? What do we do? What do we do in the next 3? And the main problem is
We need to get Mark White in, boys.
get Mark White in, mate. Fucking all day long, mate.
You know
Get
what?
me-
He would whip him into shape at least.
Mm.
But that's
Yeah,
about
I know.
it. His tactics are probably shit.
His tactics ain't too bad. Shout out to bunch of amateurs. Mitch, any final words from you, mate, before we make a move?
You know what? It's time for a little change, a little switch up. Honestly, Paqueta, sit on the bench for a while, get your fucking head sorted or whatever. Just do not play. You can't start. When he's come on the couple times he's come on this season in the cup against City, I think it was.
Been all right.
He looked all right. So let's just do that. Sit him on the bench. Start Somerville now because he's looked all right. Honestly, I'm not even joking to say this. Fucking Irving, get Irving in. Give him a go because when he's played, he's actually looked all right. Again, he's I'm not saying he's good by any means.
I think we all need to be open to change, and whoever isn't is just a fucking idiot because literally nothing has been working. Our best players.
I think we should go to back 5. Nah.
We might have
No, we
to.
haven't got Kodas. Sick Bone on the right, Somerville left, and Tone in the middle. Back 5 of Mavropanos, all that fucking lot, and then because we just fucking leaking goals like fucking.
It's so bad, mate. I would bite your hand off for 10th right now. Because it ain't.
Jesus. I'd bite for 11th.
It's just again, like I'm all for being optimistic. I'm all for being a bit hopeful, but I can't see it after what just happened today and what we've seen before. Like again, how can you have any sort of faith or optimism when we're how many weeks into the season now? 7, 8, whatever it is, and this man still doesn't know his best 11. I give him a little bit of a pass today because we're just getting back from an international break. But still, even without that, he doesn't know his best 11, and his tactics are shit. They're shit.
The problem is, to round this video up, is that what do you do now? That is the $1 million question. Do we cut and run with this geezer and say, right, we'll give him a go, it ain't working out, go and get Potter. Go and get him. Like Potter's there, fucking get him. Or go out and get a manager who, like, even buy someone out the fucking contract. If Villa can go and do it with Emery, we can do it as a club, right? It isn't working. And the fear I do have with West Ham, this is one fear I do have, it's only going to get worse. This ain't going to be... Well, how many times this season have we had a good hiding so far this season? Chelsea, good hiding. Liverpool, good hiding. Spurs, good hiding. Like... Do you know what I'm saying? We're getting fucking hammered.
That was good I didn't, but outplayed as well. When we're trying to play this new system, where we're trying to outplay teams this year, and really we were outplayed by Fulham. We were lucky to get the 1-1 there.
Yep.
Palace, well, we hit the counter, played their old style. Playing with Lopetegui's system, we've not outplayed. I can't remember we outplayed Ipswich.
We haven't outplayed anyone. We haven't had a complete match. All we can do is put together one half of good football, whether it's first or second. And for me, to round things off for me, there's not literally one thing we do well. And again, I don't like bringing up, but with Moyes at least, was the football dreadful? Absolutely. But one thing we were always good at is set pieces. We could hang our hat on that and push the Mayday code red button on a set piece. We have got fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I would love. I mean, it'd be a dream for me if we was to just, even if we gave Lopetegui till Christmas and then we had a bit of a budget and we spent that budget on buying Thomas Frank out of his contract or something. I would fucking love that.
The problem is, Mitch, is that I don't think he's going to make it till Christmas, and I called it a while ago. Right, I think this is going to get worse. I don't see us beating Manchester United next week. I really don't. I think they're going to just sit there and hit us on the break.
I
You going
said
to
it'd been a draw, to be honest, that one.
you got Nottingham Forest away, which we haven't beat them in the Premier League since they come up.
I think
And then
we'll lose that.
I can't see us winning another game.
So who do we have next after this?
Man United,
And
Forest
after
away,
that, Forest, and then
Everton.
Worst thing is, mate, we've got no cup games. We're out of the Carabao.
Yep.
So our players should be fit. A lot of them ain't been playing international football. They say should be fully fit. We ain't in a European competition. We've got one player injured in the whole squad who wouldn't even started anyway. There is no excuses. There is none at all. And the fact we've got no identity, there is no positives, as Lucas said, to our style of play. There is nothing I look at and go, we look good in terms. We're very solid defensively. We attack well on the counter. We do none of these things well. And I would be happy if he gets sacked tomorrow, but I think he but I reckon he'll get to the international break.
And again, the whole thing with identity, right? Notice next three sides we go up against, all at least at bare minimum have an identity of the way they want to play. Are United? Are they not as good as what they should be? Absolutely, but Ten Hag has a way he plays, and they play that way. Everton, obviously, they have an identity. Forest, they have an identity. We have fucking nothing. And the one thing that we could hold our hat on a bit with set pieces, that's totally gone. We shipped the best set piece taker in the world, arguably, and we brought in center half set. They're not really good in the air. They're not that good in terms of scoring goals or having any sort of threat.
Right.
Suchek was a bit of a ghost today. He weren't bad, but he was a bit of a ghost, wasn't he? I thought. I didn't really notice him. After the first 15 minutes, I didn't notice him.
Do you know what? I just feel sorry for all them fans who was there today. Like as I said earlier on, there was someone put a photo up of them walking, being in the ground, and saying, "Oh, it's so good to be here. Hopefully we get a win." And then, like 50 minutes later, they're walking out the ground, and that for West Ham United should not be happening right now. I'm sorry, it can't be happening. We can't be getting dicked against our local rivals, and not being funny enough. I think is we're blagging it to a point. Yeah, people are trying to give you this fake positivity and making out and the most gaslighting shit, making out that you're the problem for questioning it. Like we're the problem for questioning what's going on, and we're negative. Well, to them people, go and watch that game again 3 times, yeah, and tell me if we're being negative. Because if we're being negative, then you're fucking on crack cocaine, bruv. Honestly, 100%. I just about had enough today. I really have. Right, I've had enough of this club. I can't believe that we're going backwards so fast, and it's sickening to a point. I'm gonna be real. It's fucking sickening.
There's zero excuse, in my opinion, to lose the way we did today. Because even though I predicted and I think Tottenham deserved to win 4-1, it should not have been 4-1. Tottenham were not that good. They weren't that good.
No, defensively, I wouldn't even say our defenders have been that bad this season. It's the way we set up our defense.
I said the same thing. I think again, I've said it. We're so unbalanced in all 3 phases, and none of those phases complement each other. But the midfield absolutely fucks our back line every single match. And again, to me, in terms of the midfield, do we have the quality there? Yes, but the tactics absolutely diabolical.
Yeah.
If one of their fullbacks bomb up, one of them. Not a single one of our midfielders has the quality, recovery pace, or defensive quality to cover them and cover them.
The only one,
they're secure.
The only one has been sitting on the bench for Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Who?
Right,
Alvarez. He at least has the pace to get back and get in somewhat position.
I'm gonna say this, yeah. Right, I respect you boys on this channel, and I respect all the chat. On this one, he's got to go. If you want to save this season, yeah, he has to go. And he has to go now.
In terms of what standard though, because the way you say that, I don't 1,000% disagree. But obviously, we've been shit. But let's be honest, I don't think we're going to get relegated. I'm not saying it's 100%, but you know what I mean. But in terms of finishing 10th, I would get him
Nah.
gone. If you want to try and fight for Europe, you definitely got to get him gone. If you're okay with finishing 14th, 15th, I think that
if you want to try and compete for Europe and have a project, yeah,
yeah,
that's what people keep saying.
He's got to go.
He's got to go. He's got to go tonight. He has to go tonight.
Even 10th, if you want to finish 10th, he is. The sample size of what we've seen so far, there is no shot.
There's no identity
of me being hopeful. We finish 10th. Absolutely no chance.
Right. There's no identity in West Ham thinking. We don't know how we play. Is it long ball? Is it possession based? Listen, one thing with fans and supporters that I have noticed since doing the YouTube game is some people do see the same thing, right? And what we've all seen is on different channels and different things, on different social media outlets, everything, is that we can't work out what he's trying to do. Now, if we can't work out what he's fucking trying to do, right, all of us are sitting there going, what is he trying to do here? Then what chance have we got with the fucking Spanish butler, right, fucking doing it? Like, we've got no chance, right? He has got to go. I'm gonna say this right now, yeah? I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. He's got to go because that today that's a sackable offence today. Absolute sackable offence, right? To go and get obliterated like that, and let's have it right, it was 4, it could have been 6 or 7. It could have easily been 6 or 7. But does it have to be an 8-1 drumming for people to look at this? Because it's just not right. It's just not right.
And DeCanny, I'm not saying that we can't get relegated. I never said that. I'm saying the chances are not very high because I do, out of all this shit we've seen, I do think we're better than the newly promoted 3. Yeah, but it's just, it's so.
Yeah, but Lucas, but the problem I've got with that is that you can't go from being a top 10 side, competing for Europe, getting to the Conference League final, winning it, finishing 9th, and then going all the way back down to 15th in the league. That to me makes no sense because I'll tell you what's going to happen. And mark my words on this, right? On this fucking 19th of October. If that happens, all our best players are gone. And then we're back to square one again.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say it today. It's so unfortunate that we're in the position where we should be looking to really push on. We've got the best squad we've had, in my opinion, in a while.
Long time.
In a long time. So many talented players there. And we've got the worst manager to put it all together. And it could
to build off of
the worst.
To build off of what we've gone through. All the positives and
exactly
again, and I'm going to say this, and people probably won't believe me, and I don't give a fuck. But I want this manager to do well. I want him to succeed. I want him to take us back to Europe. But I can't fully get behind that if nothing's been shown. Like there's just been nothing.
I agree. I agree. Like, listen, I feel I'm fucking heartbroken today.
How can you not talk about the sacking yet? What are you talking about?
Like,
when do you talk about the sacking then? When we're in relegation? What's
there? Also, Jacob, is it? Let's have a word. Every game we've lost, we've been top 6 sides. Performances is not defendable, but in my opinion, it's not time to talk about sacking the manager. So you tell me, Jacob. Right, question to you then is when do we talk about it? Because all we've done this season, I'm going to break it down to you nice and slow. Yeah, it's beat a Crystal Palace side who are shit at the minute. We get dominated completely against Fulham. Yeah, we somehow scrape a draw against Brentford. Yeah, and then we beat an Ipswich Town side that had fucking Calvin Phillips as our 12th man. Right? Let's not lie. Let's not lie to ourselves, please. Right? Because I can look at that mirror and start lying to that fucking mirror. Yeah, but that mirror's not going to fucking tell me the fucking truth, is it? Do you know what I'm saying? So let's not lie to ourselves, right? This geezer has got this crop of players, and what Mitch just said is 100% spot on. 100% spot on. It's the best group of players West Ham's had for a fucking long time. And we've got a head coach who has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Who's been watching us for 6 months before he was hired, apparently.
6 months. And, it's just...
that is damning.
That's a lie as well. It's a lie.
Fucking
it's gotta be after what we've seen.
Fucking hell. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Can we get a win at all? Fucking please. Fucking something. Right. That's me fucking done, mate. I've had enough of this shit. Right.
I'll
Mitch.
Get Southgate in. Let's get him in.
Fucking hell, mate. They'd be even worse. Mitch, any final words from you, mate?
Upset and ashamed. You know what? This was the game that I thought, if something is going to happen this season, we have to win today or show something today.
Get
Right.
a
We didn't.
result, bare minimum.
Mm.
And we all knew, we mentioned this earlier, and I think it was Mitch, like, we all knew, like, getting the first goal is always important, and it was big, but that was never going to get a result. You had to get at least, bare minimum, one more.
I said we needed a second goal. We need a second goal now, and Paqueta kept giving the fucking ball away.
Like, it's all well and good to score the first goal, but my God, like, those team talks, wow. Wow,
Yeah,
Marmite. You love it or hate it, and I hate it.
Lucas, any final words from you, mate?
Same as Mitch, ashamed, embarrassed, disappointing. Times like this, I'm happy that I don't really know any friends or mates that support Spurs.
Lucky bastard.
I know one or two, but mate, it's so bad. It's embarrassing, and today should never really have unfolded like that. Even though most people that I know and that I've seen predicted us to lose, and I mean, I predicted 3-2, but then like towards the end of the night when I was just playing some games with my friends, I said 4-1 just seems so right. But again, it's different predicting and then seeing it unfold live. And again, it's just embarrassing in a London derby. There's never an excuse in a London derby to lose 4-1 ever. I don't care if Spurs are supposed to be the Man City of the league. If we're playing them, you don't ever get cooked like that.
Yeah, I completely agree, mate. My final thought is this. I am disgusted, ashamed, and heartbroken to a point today. I'm going to be straight. I'm going to be honest. I feel very heartbroken that West Ham have put in a performance like that against the side who we don't get on with and we don't like. There's losing games of football that I can accept. I've accepted it quite a lot over the years with games of football lost. But to lose the way we did in that second half is borderline embarrassing. Yeah. And every one of them away fans.
Borderline?
It is. It's up there. It's worth. Is it as bad as fucking Arsenal at home last season? It's up there. It's fucking up there. When we lost 6-0. So I feel sorry for every one of them away fans who's in that ground today, who walked out and walked down the street. And
blessing in disguise, Mitch.
Mate, I'm so glad I didn't get a ticket.
And for me, just to round this up, Lopetegui, I think has to go. I don't see no progression with this manager whatsoever. I don't see how he spins it around.
There's no evidence.
There's no evidence. I do agree with you on that, Lucas. Yeah, because I've been saying that for quite a while. I don't see how this manager turns it around, makes us a force, and tries to push us into the top 10. I just don't see it. Now, I'm not deluded, right? I'm not fucking pissed. Yeah, I'm just seeing what my eyes are seeing is I'm not seeing what I believe we should be. For me, I think enough's enough. I think you've given him a chance. He's got no idea what to do. And what the boys have said on this channel tonight, or today, is so accurate. We've got one of the best squads that we've had for a long time. And we are playing like a team that has no idea, no direction.
And it shows in his team selections as well. He changes them every week. He don't know what his best team is, and he still doesn't.
Yeah, and that's the problem. You've got a manager that doesn't know his philosophy, and we don't.
And there is a clear difference between being proactive and indecisive. This man Lopetegui is clearly indecisive.
Yeah.
All right, boys, I just dropped the biggest nuclear shit of all time, so you wrap this up.
Right, I'm going to let you go then, right? So, yeah, that's it. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to E20's own TV, hit the notification bell. Try and have a good Saturday night, wherever you are. I'm going to be honest, like, I'm absolutely fucking seething, mate. Gutted, yeah? And they're all fucking laughing at us. And we're going to, this one's going to hold deep for a good week now until we get to Manchester United, and we need a performance against Manchester United.
Another big match, obviously not Derby-esque, but almost, in my opinion, in terms of history, and just all those London Reds, in town. It's that's embarrassing, by the way. But it's
no words, man.
Tough. Yeah, there's no words, and it's going to be tough to get battered like that, and then okay, we got United next, big match historically and all that. Got to get up for that. I don't see it.
Yeah,
With Kudus out as well. Let's not forget.
Yeah, keep
How can
forgetting
we
that.
forget?
Yeah. Listen, have a good Saturday night. Go and have a beer. Go and have a meal with your missus, or go and enjoy your life. Fuck this. Because trust me, we deserve better than this. I look at Sullivan on this before I'm going to wrap this up. I was going to say this. Sullivan, you are just a cunt, mate. Like, I'm going to be straight. Yeah, I'm going to look into the fucking camera. You are a cunt. I called this last year and people were saying to me, oh, you're a Moyes lover. I know what that Sullivan's fucking like. So does a lot of other people. And he does it all for the pound sterling. He will never invest in this club and invest in a quality manager.
Same with that witch who was at the ground today. Disgusting human. Can't stand her.
Another one who's fucking cancelled the fucking project. Do you know what I mean? Sooner them cunts are out the door and down the road, the better. I'll be honest. But yeah, listen, have a good one, and I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.